Let's have a look at the wheelchair accessible toilet. First of all, you'll notice it's got good lever furniture, which is easy to use. It's a good colour, it contrasts well with the actual door itself, so people can see it. Some clubs, it may be very difficult to actually have a door that opens outwards. This is quite a spacious toilet, and it may be possible to have had the door opening inwards. If you've got a small toilet, it's absolutely crucial that the door opens outwards. Otherwise, one will go inside it in using one's wheelchair and find that you can't shut the door, which is never quite what you want. As you go in, there should be this horizontal door rail here that enables you to pull the door closed as you go in. One problem they have here is that this lock, although it's big and chunky, is a twist, and not everybody has the ability to twist their hand like that. A lock on a wheelchair accessible toilet should be usable with a closed fist, because that makes it available to anybody. Now, the way a wheelchair accessible toilet works is that one parks alongside the toilet, and then using your wheelchair and the wall-mounted grab bar, you transfer across, and the dryer comes on just in the wrong way. You then can move the chair out of the way, bring the drop-down bar down, and then you've got support on both sides for you to take off your clothes, do what's necessary. Toilet paper in this one is behind me, not very clever, should be on there, now is on there. And then, before you get back to your chair, you can wash your hands. There's the soap. And this dryer that goes off at the drop of a hat doesn't want to work now. Hooray! And then you can lift up the bar, come back round and transfer across. Before I leave, you'll see this emergency alarm here. This runs in this position, which is absolutely crucial, and runs down almost to the floor. If, when doing a transfer, I'm not going to do it for you, I were to fall forward off the seat, I would be able to reach from the floor, the alarm, pull the alarm cord, or if I'm here, I can use this one to pull the alarm cord, and help would come. The lock on the toilet door can be opened from the outside. People can come in and give some help. And so the drop-down bar goes back up, chair comes back into position, and then I can transfer across, and one's ready to go. Now, in this particular room, we have a combined shower as well. And this shower has good parts and bad parts. It has a chair so that if you don't have a wheelchair, you can put your clothes and things on it. But as before, you park your chair alongside the seat, do a transfer across. It's wet. And then the shower curtain, I can assure you, comes all the way around. The drop-down bar comes down, and you can have support on both sides. It's recommended that you have another drop-down bar here, and then you have bars in all directions, and you can lean back, and lots of support. The shower unit itself is on a flexible hose. The controls are right close to the person that's sitting in the seat, and the shower hose can get to every important part of the body. All these things are absolutely vital. Then, when one's finished, one can open up, perhaps one's towels are on the back of one's chair, and then towel off when you're nice and dry, get back into your chair, and that's fine. There is one problem with this particular toilet though. The alarm's in a rather crazy position. As you can see, it hangs down the back of the seat. And as I was sitting on it, you may have noticed I didn't lean back for fear of setting off the alarm. It really should be in this position here, running up and down there, which would be easier if someone were to fall forward. If you fell forward, you wouldn't be able to reach this alarm. I believe the practice here is to put the alarm over there where it doesn't get in the way quite so much. You'll also notice that the seat lifts up, and that's important because some people who need to use a wheelchair accessible shower will actually be able to stand. People who are leg amputees, for instance, and they may not want to sit, they will stand to shower. The shower, of course, can be lifted up, and that makes for it usable by everyone. You'll see that the handrails are in a good contrast colour to the walls that surround them. That's so that people can see them easily. The hooks are at 2 different heights so that things can be hung by people using wheelchairs and people standing up. The chair is there for people who don't bring their own wheelchair. It's a 9 out of 10 shower room.